Okay, so open the.
Yes. So I think I'm also
Okay.
recording.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. So kindly open store, get this particular project store. So have it opened on your respective computers. Okay, so you operate a store that sells and rents video games. You are updating your Excel workbook used to track your business. Let's look at the first task. On the new releases worksheet, navigate to the cell range, newest titles, and delete the content. Retain all other cells on the worksheet. So I'll need you to try that on your individual computers. Then once you find the solution or the steps for executing this task, you let us know, then you walk us through the steps. Okay, so anyone? Anyone with a solution? We are to navigate to the cell range newest titles and delete the content. Retain all other cells on the worksheet. Yes, anyone with a solution? Or you want me to step in? Hello? Have you found a solution? Or you need some clarification before you can get this done?
Oh, sir.
Yeah, Ralph.
Yes. It's
Mhm.
proven a bit tricky finding the newest titles. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
problem now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let me explain how you can get this done. I'm going to open a new worksheet, workbook. So assuming I, let's say this range, 10, 30, and 40. So with this range, you come to inbox, you can actually name this that you've selected as a practice exam, but normally it should be, there shouldn't be spaces in between it. Then I'll hit enter. So once you do that, the system has already picked this as, so anytime you have, you see the name you gave to that particular range. And you can also give names to certain ranges, and this is useful when it comes to using them in formulas. So if I come to the data tab, Now I think I go to the tab. We can see define name, where you try to give names to certain ranges within your worksheet or workbook. So let's say there is 20, 30, 40. So once I do that, I can come to define and I can give it a name as, let's say, example 2, like that. Then I'll click on OK. So once I do that, and if I want to navigate, I just need to come to the next. When I hit on example 2, it will just take me straight to that particular cell range. If I also move to practice exam, straight to that particular named range. Please, is this explanation okay?
Yes, sir, that's great.
Okay. So let's say I want
so,
to. I'm listening.
Okay, sir. I was trying to solve the
Okay, because
question.
I wanted to add something to
Okay,
this before we
sure.
get back to the
Yeah.
question. Good. So if I want to sum these two ranges, I can just type it is equal to sum, then I can name range. So we have what? Example. So immediately you start typing example, you will see the name range here. So example, then they select it. Then what? Through to this. That is it. Then you close the bracket, you hit enter, and it will give you the answer. So this is how we use named ranges. So if you want to be hello, yeah, Alasan, come. If you want to be
Please,
effective, yes.
it's not all that loud. We can't hear what you are saying.
Hello, Alasan, can you hear me now?
No, it's too low.
Then it's probably from your end. Other members, can you please hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, Alasan, it's from your end. Please check your system. Okay, so that's for name ranges. Check from your end, maybe your microphone or your headset. You need to check because they can hear me loud and clear. Okay, so now back to the question. So how do we navigate to the cell range, newest titles, and after which we will delay the content? Okay, Ralph.
Okay, sir. On the worksheet, we can navigate to new releases now.
To new releases. Okay.
Yes.
Wait, so I'm
now, there. Okay. When we go to the name box.
Okay.
Yes. We can just give the drop down there.
Okay.
The various names out there will be displayed.
That is
now
it.
We select newest titles.
Titles, perfect. So now it will take us straight to where the newest titles is. Then we delete the content. So what you do is just hit delete on the keyboard, and that solves the question. So you can actually come across questions like this in the official certification exam, where they will ask you to use certain name ranges in formulas. And as I demonstrated earlier, that is the process, that is the approach. So once you start typing, automatically it pops up. Then you can use it in the formula. Okay, let's go to task 2. On the new releases worksheet, adjust the height of row 2 to 34.5. Adjust the height of row 2 to 34.5. This should not take us more than a minute. So try it on at your end and let me know when you find it. Then you can walk us through it. So on the new releases worksheet, adjust the height of row 2 to 34.5. That is the row height. So how do we adjust that? Okay, Ralph, you have your hand up.
Yes, sir. Okay, so now on the row 2, we can highlight it by clicking on the 2.
Okay. Go to row 2.
Then we right click.
Right click.
Yes. Navigate down to row height.
Row height, that is it. Perfect.
Yes.
Then I'll change the
enter,
value.
yes,
34.5.
34.5.
Okay, so that is perfect. Or you can actually come into the rows group under the home tab. Then you find row height here. So if you are using the tabs and the groups, you still find the row height, column width, all of that there. So that is equally that can equally perform the task. Okay, so let's go to task 3. In cell I7 of the new releases worksheet, use a function to calculate the average of the review score column where the system type is y cube 720. In cell 7 of the new releases worksheet, use a function to calculate the average of the review score column where the system type is y cube 720. So you need to first of all think of a formula that you think would help solve this particular issue or this particular problem. Once you've identified a formula, then you can use the function argument to help you with it. So let's think through, then let's suggest possible formulas you think might work. Then we will test it out. If it doesn't work, then we'll look for the correct formula. Yes. Okay, Mr. Adomako, George.
The average formula will work here since it is what they are asking for.
The average formula. Okay, so let us investigate that. So in cell I7 of the new releases worksheet, we are using a function to calculate the average review score. So we are looking at column E, where the system type is y cube 720. So we are picking the values for y cube 720 and use to find the average. Because if you use only the average, we just pick everything here, and that is not what we want. Okay, Alasan. Yes, Alasan, please speak.
Hello.
Yes.
Please let's use the average if.
Because we are finding an average with a condition. Okay. So in order to do that, what should we do? Alasan.
First of all, let's move to I7.
Okay. I'm currently at I7.
Then you go to the formulas.
Okay. Start. I want you to use the terms. Okay, the formula start. And then what do we do again?
Insert function.
Insert function. Okay. What's next?
Then let's search for average if.
Average if. Okay. So I'll click on go. Please, are we all following?
No, sir. If you could start a little
Okay.
bit from where.
Okay. Let me. So he's saying we need to go to I7, and the function that will help us solve this is the average if function. So you go to the formula, hit insert function. Then you come to search for a function, which is the average if. So once you average if, you click on, and the system will search for the average if function. So we can read from here, find average, which is arithmetic mean for the cells specified by a given condition or criteria. So that is what we have, average of only the system type with the name y cube 720. So this opens the function argument. So Alasan, continue. Let's see.
Okay. Now the range will be from B7 to B16.
The range of cells you want evaluated. So we want to evaluate the
and
system.
that will be under the system.
Okay.
Yeah.
Under the system. Okay.
The B,
So we select,
B7,
and what is the
we select it.
criteria? What is the criteria?
The, the criteria is Y cube
Okay.
720.
Cube 720. Okay. Average range.
And the range will be under the review score
Under the review score. Okay. So I'll
from
select
from
review score.
E7.
Okay. 7 to E6. Let's go and let me explain. So if you click within the range field, they've explained what it means. Range is the range of cells you want evaluated. So if you look at the question, they want us to calculate the average of the review score, while the system type is Y 720. And this Y cube 720 is within the column B, which is B7 through B16. That is what you want to evaluate. So once the entire range to the criteria, so the given here is what? Y cube 720. Then the average range is the actual cells to be used to find the average, which is normally the cells containing values. Is this okay, please? Hello?
Hello,
Alasan,
sir.
so Alasan, please mute yourself. Is this please?
Hello, sir.
Yes, is it okay?
Sir, a question.
Okay, ask please.
Okay, sir. Sir, please. So for the range,
Yes.
we don't use the review score for the range.
No. We don't use the
Please,
review
why do we use
score.
that? Why did we use the system?
Yes.
The system.
But, okay. The system column. Okay. So the reason for us using the column, which is for the system, is because we're looking for Y20 is found within the system's column. Is that okay? Because range here is the range of cells you want evaluated. So what are you evaluating? I'm evaluating the system type Y cube 720. Hence the reason for selecting the system column as the. Then when you come to criteria, specify, okay, so I'm looking at this range. What am I looking for? What I'm looking for is the Y cube 720. Any other thing, just ignore. I'm not interested in that. Then the average, the values we are using to find the average. So when the system goes through the list, it will be okay, Y cube 720, we have 8.5 here. Later we will test it and see if that will give us the 6.5 that we are seeing. Is this okay?
Yes, sir, that's fine. I get it now.
Okay, so we'll do it again. I'll click. Now we get 6.5. Let us do it manually. So 720 on the 8th row is what? 8.5. So I'll type 8.5 here. Sorry, 8.5. Then where is another Y cube 7? So the value is 9. So I'll type 9. Then there is another Y cube 720, which is all of these. So we have 8.5, 4.5. If we go to the auto sum, we select average, it will just pick that, and you still come back to what? 0.5 with the average if. Is it okay, please?
That's fine.
That is it. So if let's say you have about 1 million rows, you cannot be going through them one by one, trying to figure out where the Y cube is and its associate review score value. That will be too much work for you. So with the average range, the first thing you do is to look at criteria. So wherever the criteria falls is where the range should be. Then the average range is the actual values you want, to use for getting the average. Okay, so continue. And I'm definitely sure you meet this in the official exam. So remove the table functionality from pre-orders. Retain the font and cell formatting. Remove the table functionality from pre-orders. Retain the font and cell formatting. So how do we solve this? And pre-orders is a worksheet within this workbook. So it is in a form of a table. How do we remove that functionality and convert it back to a normal range? Like what we see here. This is not in the form of a table. Because if it's in the form of a table, then I would have the table design, tab. There's just normal rows and columns. So when we go to the pre-order, how do we remove the table functionality? Because once I click on this in table design tools, we want to remove this function. How do we do that? Where should we click? Where should we go? I'll start mentioning names. So. Okay, let me go to Mr. Ampofu, Joseph. Okay, someone's hand is up. Alasan, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of
Yeah, we are
all,
listening.
let's click on any part of the table.
Okay, I've done that.
Then you go to the design tab.
Okay, so the table design. Okay, tab. So what do I do again?
Then you now go to the tools column.
The tools group.
The tools group.
Okay. Yes.
Then convert to range.
Convert to range. That is it. Once you do that, it solves the problem. It converts it back to a normal range. And now we don't have the table design. So I would like you to note this. If it's a picture, it's a chart, it's a table that you've inserted, if it's a shape that you've inserted, whenever you select that particular object, whatever tool that is needed to format that particular object will always come with it. That is the contextual tab, meaning any tab that comes after the view. So if I click on the picture now, it gives me the picture tools. So whatever I want to do with the picture, I forget about the home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, and view, and just focus on the tab for the picture tools. The same applies to chart. So whatever it is you want to do, just go through the groups, go through the various buttons, and you can easily do it. Okay? Okay, thank you very much, Alhassan. Let's
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir. Ralph.
Yes, sir, please. I don't know, for some reason I didn't find a design tab on my.
Oh, okay. Did you select the pre-orders worksheet?
Yes, I've selected the pre-orders worksheet.
And you clicked on the within the table. Because you need to select any cell.
Not okay. Now when I click on the table, I have the yes.
That is it. So you need to select the table in order to do the table design before you can go to the tools group and convert to range. Tools group. Have you found it? Then convert to range.
Yes. Convert to range. Okay.
To range. Perfect. That is it.
Okay. 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 All right.
Okay. Are we all good now? Okay. Great. Let me grade the project. Then project 2 of 7. So I'm hoping that by Saturday we should be done with exam 2. Then we will focus on practices on 3. So having done all these 35, 35, 35. That is about 105 different tasks. You should be good to go with a certificate. That is if you want to take it. Okay, it's being graded, so let's wait for. So what it's kindly open the next practice exercise, which is feed store. Feed store. Feed store. That is what we'll be using. Feed store. So have that opened. Then we will work on it. Feed store. Have it opened. If you have it open, just raise your hand, then I will know how many of you have it opened so that we can continue. Okay. I have Williams, George, Samuel, Hassan. Okay. And so who else is yet to open? Okay. Saka. Okay. Joseph, I'm still waiting. William, Nuruddin Mohammed. Okay. So let's look. So a feed and fencing supply store is creating an inventory report. They need help with charts, hyperlinks, and adding new inventory to the Excel workbook. You've been hired to assist. So our first task is to look at on the homemade pet food worksheet in cell 8, we are to import new flavors.txt located in the Geometrics folder as a tab delivered file without headers. So the location of my text file is in my Geometrics template folder. The location of yours will be at where you have downloaded these exercise files to. So please take note of that. So on the homemade pet food worksheet in cell A9, import new flavors.txt located in whichever folder you have your files as a delimited file without headers. So as soon as you find it, you let us know that we can work on it together as a group. Then if there is any clarification, I can help with that. So you have 1 minute, 30 seconds to complete this. Okay, I can see 2 hands up. Saka, do you want to contribute? Your hand is up. Okay, I have Alasan's hand up.
Hello.
Yes, Alasan. So how do we import a text file?
Let's go to the homemade pet food worksheet.
Okay. So I'm at the homemade pet food worksheet. So what should I do?
Let's go to the data tab.
Kindly read the question because we need to follow the process. Because on the homemade.
Let's go to. Okay.
Yes, I'm listening.
Cell A9.
That is it. So our should be A9. So what are we doing now? What's next?
Go to the data tab.
The data tab, because we are importing data. That's why we go to the data tab. So you need to understand it from this context. Good. So which group?
You go to the get external data group.
Okay. So within the get external data, what do I do?
Because it is a text,
Yes.
you select from text.
From text. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to browse to my geometric folder to find the text file. Okay, so come to geometrics template. Then I have my new flavor. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have now. So what should I do, Alasan?
Okay, so from the question they said, you should set it as tab delimited file without headers.
Okay.
So you check my data has. Okay.
Yes, I'm listening.
Then you uncheck it.
Okay.
So far they are saying that without headers. Then we uncheck it.
Okay, it's already unchecked. So what should I do?
Then you click next.
Next. Okay. So what's next?
The tab is also checked.
Yes.
And you click next again.
That is it. The tab is also checked here. Next again. So let me explain this. So if the data you are importing is separated with semicolon, then you need to check the semicolon. If it is separated by comma, you need to check the comma before you do the importation. If not, you encounter some serious challenges. And if it is separated by space or maybe another character, you can specify that. But if you go back, you can see that this data separation were made with the use of tabs. Tabs. Okay, so let's continue. Then we'll click on finish. That is it. So once you click on OK, because the how to import the data is at cell. Then we click on OK, and it's imported or added to the already existing data. Is this okay, please? If you need any clarification, please let me know. Okay, Williams.
Yeah, I'm using
George.
Microsoft 19.
Okay, 2019, good.
Hello?
Yeah,
I'm using
yes,
2019 and this is different.
Yeah. Yes, you're getting a different interface. So for 2019, it will open in another window where you have to, but the principle or the process is definitely the same. Have you connected with your laptop, or you're connected with your phone?
Yes, I'm connected with my phone, but I'm using my laptop. No, with my phone.
Okay. Because if you are connected with your laptop, then I will stop sharing for you to share. Then we can guide you through it. But you just take your time and use the principle that I used and check. It will definitely do the importation.
What I'm seeing here is file origin, delimiter, and data type detection.
Okay. So delimiter, select the delimiter. Yes, delimiter. And move on to there should be next or something.
At the delimiter, it's column, comma, equal sign, semicolon, tab,
then
space.
Tab. Select tab, because the data is separated with tabs. That is it. Then you click on finish or something.
And under it is load, edit, and cancel.
So load, just load. So once it's loaded, it will be imported into the worksheet, and you should have something like this.
Okay.
Oh, you are still having issues.
Yeah, it didn't come that way. It came with colors.
So it came with colors.
Yeah.
But are they aligned in the columns as column A, B, C, D, and
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then that shouldn't be a problem. Once
Okay.
the importation is done, forget about the colors. We just need to
Okay.
make sure it's important. And the colors are they matching with what is already on the worksheet? Do they have the same color coding like banded rows?
Yeah. Yeah.
Aha, so if it's banded rows, then that's it. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay. But it
So
came on a different worksheet.
no. You shouldn't go on a different worksheet. You should add it to the existing worksheet. So make sure whatever option you select, you direct it to the current worksheet. So you would have to
Oh.
you would have to do it again.
Okay.
So delete that worksheet and do the importation again. So let's start the process. Make sure you are
Okay.
at cell A9.
Yeah.
Make sure you are at
Text.
cell
New
A9.
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I did the important.
Okay.
But I'm seeing to over here that under it, I see load, I see edit. I know if
Load and edit. But
yeah before.
have you okay, but have you selected the option that is tab
I don't know
delimited?
if yeah. I have.
Okay. Are they selected? Okay,
Yes, I'm coming.
click on the edit. Click on the edit and
I'm
let's
coming.
see.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I'm trying to
Are you
change it to
connected?
the camera.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking at your face now. Maybe you can switch your camera then. We can look at.
This is what I see. I don't know if you can see.
It is too small.
Um,
It is too small.
hello?
Okay, you know what? After the session, I'll give you 5 minutes. We will connect on Zoom. Then I'll help you
Okay.
solve this issue. Okay, so that we don't waste
Okay.
too much
Sure.
time on
Sure.
this. So after 8, when
Okay.
everybody has left, it will just be me and you. Then we can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. On the feed inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality, but leave the text in cell C33. On the inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality, leave the text in cell C33. So let's see if you can get this done in less than 30 seconds. On the feed inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality, but leave the text in cell C33. So it's a hyperlink. We don't want the hyperlink anymore. How do you remove it? Okay, so I'm waiting. On the feed inventory worksheet, remove the hyperlink functionality. Leave the text. Okay, my hand is up. Williams.
You go to the home tab.
Home tab. Okay.
Then yeah. Then editing group.
Editing group.
Yeah. Then you click on the C33 first.
C33. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's see. Where is C33?
At feed inventory.
At feed inventory. Aha, I was waiting for you to do that. Okay. So feed
So
inventory.
yeah.
Then we go C33. So you can go to the name box, type C, hit and take you straight to that particular cell.
Okay.
Okay, so once we are there, what do we do?
Then you'd click on clear, under editing.
Under editing
Group. Yeah.
I'm there.
Then you see remove hyperlinks.
Wow, I've never thought of this, Charlie. You can never stop learning. This is good. Okay, so Claire, what I would have done is to just right click and select to remove hyperlink. Go to insert. But Charlie, I'm still learning anyway. Thank you very much, Williams. You've at least showed us a new way of doing hyperlinks. So within the editing group, remove hyperlink there. But I see clear hyperlinks too. Clear comment, clear content, clear formats. Yeah, this is a good one. So later I will explore these options. So you also try to do same. Okay, thank you very much. So let's go to task 3. Show the existing fencing worksheet located after the homemade pet food worksheet. George, today, dear, you are quiet. Oh, my co-host. This one there is for you, Medeshao Kong. Show the existing fencing worksheet located after the homemade pet food worksheet. Show the existing fencing worksheet located after the homemade pet food worksheet. Okay, Samuel, your hand went up first.
Okay, so sorry, my internet has been giving me problems. So
no problem.
First two parts I couldn't follow properly.
Oh, okay.
But I watched the videos to see.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so once we are asked to show a worksheet, it means that the worksheet has been hidden.
That is it.
So
yeah.
What we can do is just right click
okay.
In any of the worksheets, just right click on it and on hide.
Then on hide.
No, okay. Not so on the yes, okay.
On hide. Okay. What's happening? I can't see my okay.
Yeah, so then the hide. Fencing is showing, so
okay. Yeah. That is okay. So that solves it. Or we can come to the cells group, format, then hide and unhide visibility. Then you can select on hide columns, on hide sheets. Yes. So you can also get it from the cells group under the home tab.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So in an exams,
yes.
is it appropriate to do what I did, or you advise that you go through?
Oh no, it is accepted. It is accepted.
Okay.
It is accepted. So that should be okay. But I would prefer that you use the tab in the groups. But if you're not finding it, then you can use your right click and all of that. Okay. On the homemade pet food worksheet, format the data range A3 through to E11 as a table that has headers. Apply the table, any table style format. So we are just converting the range A3 through to E11 as a table that has headers. Apply a table style format. So how do we go about it? So in 1 minute, 30 seconds, we need to be done. On the homemade pet food worksheet, format the data range A3 through to E11 as a table that has headers. Apply any table style format. So we are essentially converting the range into a table. Okay, George. You can speak, please.
Okay, so here on the homemade pet food worksheet.
Okay.
You can
Okay, I'm there.
select the content by dragging through A3 to E11.
E11. Okay, done.
Then you go to the insert tab.
Okay, so this is your approach. Okay, good.
Then you insert table.
Table, perfect.
Insert table. It will come. It is already selected.
Yeah.
Then you click OK. Then after that, you come to table styles.
Okay, within the
should apply any.
So you apply any table style format, so you can just go through and pick one. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So once you convert a range into a table with the filter handles to do whatever you want. So later you need to explore these other options to work. So now the table tools design tab has opened. Why don't you look at table name? Can I rename this table? Can I summarize with pivot table? That is expert. Remove duplicate, insert slices. So slices, pivot tables, pivot charts will fall under the expert certification. So when we finish with a core and we get some of you certified, then we move on to the expert certification. Okay. So let's look at 5. On the feed inventory worksheet, resize the total inventory chart so that it covers only cells H3 through to O19. On the feed inventory worksheet, resize the total inventory chart so that it covers only cells H3 through O19. So work on it at your respective ends, then let's see. On the feed inventory worksheet, resize the total inventory chart so that it covers only cells H3 through to O19. So H3 through to O19. So once you figure it out, you let us know. Yes. Okay, Alasan.
Hello.
Yes, Alasan. How do we do this?
Okay, first of all, let's move to the feed inventory worksheet.
Okay. So I'm there. What do I do next?
Then you select the chart.
The chart. So let me scroll up. This is my chart. So I've done that. So what is next?
Then you move your cursor down.
Come again. I'm listening.
The bottom, you move your cursor to the bottom corner. It will change to a diagonal.
Okay, perfect.
Then you drag it to O19.
O19, my right. That is it. And that solves it. Okay. There is Coco. Within 5 seconds, you are done. Okay. So let me create a prompt. And let's see. Okay. It's still being graded. Okay, so we got all the tasks, right? Okay. So we go to project 3 of, yes, project 3 of 7. Let me save it so that we can continue tomorrow. Okay. So I think we are done today. And what we need to do is to just share what you learned in this session, then you just end the session. Okay. So who wants to be the first to go, then we can end the session. Okay, Alasan.
Please, mine is about what you let us download yesterday.
Okay, the geometrics, yes.
So we have finished with the downloading.
Okay.
So it's about the creation, the login, and the other things.
Yes. So remember, I said when you finish downloading within the course, you connect with me. I'll sign you into the system for you to do a 50-minute, assessment on a practice exam 1. But unfortunately, we receive any message from any of you. So if you are ready, just let me know. I'll sign you in.
So we thought after downloading, you have to go us through some tutorials before we start. That's why we're waiting for you.
Yes, no, after downloading, I'll just give you the FIT account because you don't have an account yet. So I'll give you the FIT account for you to use an attempt just to see how it feels to be under pressure, working on all the 35, tasks. Is it okay?
So in this case, anytime you are ready,
yes,
you can just alert you. So
yes, just alert me because I want to do that within the day. And in the evening we meet for our discussion. We cannot be doing that now.
Okay.
So any contribution? Okay, Samuel.
Hello. Yeah, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Samuel.
Hello. Yes.
Samuel,
How are you?
You're listening.
Thanks for.
Oh,
good. I think today is my first time joining the class, and I have really enjoyed. You realize I was very quiet. Because I'm just observing. I'm trying to follow what you are doing, and honestly, I've really enjoyed what you have done. So hopefully, I'll go through some of the things that have been done so far, and I'm sure tomorrow I'll be able to join you fully and then also participate fully in some of the things done. But honestly, I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I've enjoyed Alasan and George and Samuel and all the other guys, their contributions. I've learned a lot from them. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. Okay. So is that all? George, Mr. Sapon, Williams, Etonam, Ampofo. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm always busy. At times I'll be in the car coming home, then I'll be listening. That's why I can't contribute.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
okay.
It's so
cool. No problem.
At times I know 1 or 2 things, but at times I add more knowledge to it. Yes.
Oh, okay. Always the recorded sessions will be uploaded onto the Google site, so you can always go back to have a look. Okay. So I think I still have.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Williams.
I also learned about the cells increasing of cells height. Normally, what I used to do is like I'll go closer to the cell and when it turns into an arrow, then I pull it down.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've learned a better way of doing it. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So you can actually assign value to it. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So if you're ready, just okay. Thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think yeah, good evening, George.
Yeah, good evening. The George, we are two. So
Yeah, George.
You call
Okay.
all of us.
Oh, okay. Mr. Adumakum.
So watching our part. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. So guys, thank you very much for attending.
No.
Yes, Alasan.
Please, mine is about suggestion.
Okay.
It's like we are having problem with when the questions are based on formulas.
Yes.
More especially the type of formula that you need to choose.
You need to
That
okay.
can solve that particular question.
Okay.
So I'm suggesting that if maybe you can just have that 1 hour meeting and specifically it will be based on that formulas, then you tell us the difference between those formulas.
Oh,
when to
okay.
use them, because sometimes you just choose a formula that we don't know why you choose that particular formula.
Okay. Okay.
Like formulas that need maybe sum if, the sum, then count if,
Yes.
the count.
If okay.
So it's only the if that differentiates it. So you don't know why are you not picking sum and you are picking sum if.
Okay.
Or why are you not picking average and you are picking average if.
Average if.
So that kind of differences, maybe if you can elaborate on it more, so that we'll get to know the difference.
Okay, then I will try to get some separate practice exercise from it, then we will concentrate on those formulas. Okay.
That type of the formulas are low.
Okay, then I'll do that. I'll work on it and share them with you. Okay. Okay, thanks for the suggestion. Okay, great. Mr. K2, you have Okay, so thank you very much and hope to see you same time tomorrow. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, bye.
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 Bye.